try to continue here. Here we go. We'll look back on this and see if it was successful, like I said, and then I'll put it in the regular videos instead of live, because the live is having a few challenges. So we're going to put the wow factor on this and do with or without live. We're going to get the message to you, okay, on a daily basis. So, when therefore the Lord knew how the Pharisees had heard that Jesus made and baptized more disciples than John, though Jesus himself baptized not, but his disciples, he left Judea and departed again into Galilee. And he must needs go through Samaria. Then cometh he to a city of Samaria, which is called Sychar, near to the parcel of ground that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Now Jacob's well was there. Jesus, therefore, being wearied with his journey, said thus on the well. He sat down thus on the well, and it was about the 6th hour. There cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. Jesus said unto her, Give me to drink. For his disciples were gone away unto the city. So he was by himself. Then said the woman of Samaria unto the woman, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest a drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? As if he didn't know she was a Samaritan. For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. So Jesus answered and said unto her, If thou knowest the gift of God, and who it is that saith to thee, Give me to drink, him, and he would have given thee living water. Why does he speak to her in third person like that? Or like she says he. You would have asked him, and he would have given. Why didn't he say me? I don't know. But the woman saith unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? You think she's going to get that living water from down in the well? She was wrong. Okay. So she still asked, though, Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and yes, and drank thereof himself and his children and his cattle? And Jesus answered and said unto her, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again, but whosoever drinketh of the water that now he says I. He says I right there shall give him, shall never thirst, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into eternal life. So this eternal life that he is promising right here, it's going to come through the water, right? That he's going to provide, the living water. That living water is going to be springing up into everlasting life. And so she asks for it. She says, Sir, give me this water that I thirst not, neither come here to draw. I don't want to have to keep coming back here. Jesus said unto her, Go, call thy husband, and come hither. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Jesus said unto her, Thou hast well said, I have no husband. So, even though she might have been telling a fib, he covers her and he says, You said it well. I have no husband. Thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hast is not thy husband. In that sayest thou truly? So he knew that she was covering up the truth, but then he told her how it was true. How it was true, even though she was bearing false witness. The woman said unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Our fathers worship in this mountain, and ye say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship. Jesus said unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. For such, no, ye worship ye know not what. We know what we worship. For salvation is of the Jews. Okay, so initially it was for the Jews. So they knew all about it, right? But the hour cometh and now is when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. God is spirit. And they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. The woman said unto him, I know that Messiah coming, which is called Christ. When he is come, he will tell us all things. Jesus saith unto her, I that speak to you am he. That's me.